All right. Welcome back to a brand new video of the Targeted Individual Program, Targeted Individual Experience. So, I got quite a few videos to show you guys, proof of the New York Predator Department engaging in psyops along with their civilian criminal snitches, the harassment, right? Covert psychological harassment, covert coercive psychological threats. Okay. And so, but before I begin, you know what I like to do. In today's news of corrupt U.S. predator cops, hear the sirens? Whoop. Since I don't have my sound effect, I'm going to have to do the sound effect. Okay. Um, anyhow, watch this. All right. Fair use, fair use. Copyright Act, fair use. Okay. So this search warrant, again, is based off a lie. And what have I been saying? Okay. How many years have I been saying that these officers lie? They use paid snitches to lie and say that they bought drugs at this resident. When you look at Chicago, let's talk about Chicago, these so-called um, late night, early morning raids. When you look and you see who they're raiding, black women primarily, household uh, where you have children and black women, young children, okay, what they have been engaging in is a trauma based conditioning, a a trauma based fear conditioning. And they do it in black communities where you have single headed females raising young black children and black teenage children. Okay? It is to create trauma in the minds of these children so that when they see police officers, they have a heightened fear. They have a heightened fight or flight phenomenon that's going to take place. And then these cops can say, well, he or she ran, right? So they're suspicious now, right? You're acting suspicious because you're nervous. Okay? You need to understand white supremacy and what it does. The multifaceted war on not mostly black people, but also you will have them engage in this same behavior with poor white people as well. Okay? And this is widespread. Okay? This is widespread amongst police department. All right? Fair use, fair use. Again, see how they will lie. They will lie in court, lie in front of a judge. Okay. And you have a black Sambo who says nothing. See, black people have been conditioned to where that they will watch white people, white racist cops on the force commit crimes and say nothing because they want to be part of the gang. They think that they're part of the gang, but they're really not. Again, go and look at the hip hop cartoons, Nilly Fuller, in which they take his speeches, his interviews, and create cartoons out of it. Okay, if you really want to understand white supremacy, how we are conditioned as black people, you need to watch those videos. Okay, and again, it always anger me and saddens me that I see black men with a gun and a badge who basically won't say anything and will engage in the same tactics and practice. And we should know better. We should do better, but we don't. Right? We so want to be up in the shithole that we'll pretend that it smell like roses. Okay? So go look at the video. Uh, state investigation, state investigating allegation of top drug cops in Chesterfield County lied to get search warrant. And it's not the first time. It is not the first time. Like I said, these things are prevalent within police department all across the U.S. Okay, even the FBI, even the FBI. Right, there is a Freedom of Information Act document, particularly the FBI, that talks about FBI informants making millions of dollars lying. Okay, and they know that they're lying. So again, the culture starts at the top, not from the bottom. They keep trying to change the culture from the bottom, and that's never going to work. You have to change it from the top. Okay? All right. So let's get to my video, which is again a doozy, because man, do I got some videos to show you. Okay, let's all right, welcome back to a brand new video of the Targeted Individual Program, Targeted Individual Experience. This weather, one day it's cold, the next day it's, not so cold, right? Yesterday was 40, low 40s, today mid 50s. All right. So welcome back to a brand new video of the Targeted Individual Program, Targeted Individual Experience. Here the side. Am I here? I'm here. Am I here? Okay. Anyhow, the MI Predator Department again, in-home surveillance, remote monitoring, using their sirens, right? Engaging in all sorts of behavior. Illegal, of course. Criminal, of course. Right? And, barely got no sleep. Went to bed around minutes to 5 this morning, and got up around 10 o'clock. Yeah. What's up, man? How you doing? All right, good respect, huh? Yeah. So and raining. It rained this earlier. Right? Trimming the hedges, huh? Yesterday I forgot about this. Yesterday I wanted to mention this, and I totally forgot. Let me see. I remember. Shit. Dog did over the damn floor. So white dude, or white Hispanic dude, walk into a Walmart
got a knife from Walmart and stabbed a teenager who was about to graduate high school, calling him all sorts of racial disparities. Tell you, Trump winning second term and white people feel emboldened, their racism feel emboldened, their racism has come to the surface again. And it's funny though. It's funny how when I mention these things, because I expose what it is that white people do, they try to run this narrative about I'm hateful and all this shit, right? You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, them motherfuckers killing black people, killing black teenagers, black children, right? For the simple fact that we're black. But yet I'm the one they say who's full of hate. Dr. Khalid Muhammad said, as well as Malcolm X, that these people will attack you, they will brutalize you, they'll murder you, and then play the victim, right? And when you confront them on their attack on you, they're saying that you full of hate. But again, you got to understand the mindset of the Caucasians. And it goes back, like I said, to the ancestors that were shipped over here, right? They were not the most mentally sane people, right? And you go look at the history. The majority of these people that came over here and in the Caribbean, in the other parts of the world, Australia, were the criminal-minded, the mentally insane, okay, and again what they call the vagabonds, right? People they kidnap off the streets, put them on ships, all right? So we know these things are hereditary, right? At least that's what they say, right? So you gotta understand. Like I said, as black people, we don't have an army to protect ourselves from these people. Eventually, and you see happen when a dictator is elected as president, right? White people are going to engage in racism that they've hid in the back of their mind because they know they're going to get pushback. But now, the majority of people voted for Trump. This is why you start to see a lot of black people are being attacked by these hateful, racist Caucasians. All right? And again, the Nigerians, docile and tamed, but not docile and tamed towards each other. Right? They'll tell you, I don't hate. Well, if you don't hate the people that hate you, you're stupid. I'm gonna say it like that. If you don't hate the people that hate you, you're stupid. If you don't hate the people that wake up every morning to plan your demise, the demise of your children, the demise of their children, you're stupid. Okay? If you don't hate the people that allow your town to be poisoned, your city to be poisoned, who think it's okay to put poisonous and cancerous chemicals in the product that they sell you, you're stupid. Right? If you don't hate the people who put metal objects in the food that you give, that they sell in your community, that you feed to your children and your babies, you're stupid. Simple as that. Can't say it any other way. All right? And the fact that you don't hate those people is proof that cognitive warfare, mind control, and brainwashing works. Okay? If any group of people want to understand how cognitive warfare is used to control and brainwash people, look at black people in the world today.
Right. Not just in America, but globally.
Living under a system of white supremacy. Globally. Global white supremacy. There is no way that I can, say otherwise. All right? You know what they say? The proof is in the pudding. Right? The proof is in the pudding. Right? If you want, like I said, any nation, whether you're China, Russia, right? Look at the United States. Look at how black people are conditioned. Right? Look at how.
So again, they'll use the mentally injured as part of their targeting campaign. Right? And he's like looking up my hat. Okay?
Look at how black people are conditioned.
Look where his eyes are. Now, he's not that. I'm not that tall than him. Okay? He's looking at my hat.
Right? Look at how black people are conditioned. All right? If you want proof of cognitive warfare, if you want proof of oppressive, repressive country that masks itself as a democracy, look at the treatment of black people in America. All right? And they plan these things. They plan these things. Hear the noise.
Okay, so as I'm sitting here doing the video, my eyes shift over to a letter I got from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Service. As I looked at that and read what I just said, I used the car horn.
Twill D and Twill Done. Twill D and Twill Done. Twill D and Twill Done.
That's cool. It's the edge is the way.
Right? I tell you, you'll always find a myriad of perps. Right? But again, this is what they do. Lies and deception that they tell. And they do. The lies that they tell, the deception that they do. Right? The propaganda, like I said, that's why propaganda is so effective. Right? You gotta, like I said, if we as black people, we don't understand these things, we are at the mercy of those who mean us no
I've been looking
good.
at the kids.
Right? We are at the mercy of those who plan and have plans, continue to plan our destruction, I should say.
Right,
Alright? This is what they do. Alright, what's up with your damn bus? Okay, it is early. Alright, it's about 10:30. Let me check the bus schedule. Oh, it's still going. The return of the, again, they will send certain people around me to engage in certain types of targeting, you know. All right. Again, it's welcome back to brand new videos, but all the targeting the program thing and experience. So just check the bus schedule. The bus should. The first bus show, and it says 12 minutes. Then I scroll down, and it said that in the bus that should be here in 1 minute. Right, so let's see. But again, I don't see a bus, so you know. But they always messing with the bus schedule anyway. They always giving false bus schedules, right? And they want to engage in, yeah, to start coughing. Yeah, lady, I'm gonna keep doing my videos. I'm gonna keep doing my videos. Right? And I want you to know, a lot of them is falling their lips as they walk past me, right? I want you to see that. There's something else that I wanted to talk about too. I forgot. It's important though. It is important. It is important, but I can't. You know, and I forgot to mention. And I think they suppressed my mind from remembering that because it is shocking. You know, it is very very shocking. But like I said, I just can't remember it right now. But I keep saying to myself, then I gotta talk about this. I gotta talk about this. You know? Oh well. Anyhow. So what happened? What's the similar message that was sending me this morning? Here's the bus. Here's the bus coming. Anyway, like I said, I'm gonna continue to do the videos in the manner which I've been doing it, which is to combine them into one video. And look at that. Look at that. You can't tell me that you can't. Look, number 32, 7932, and guess what? It's a blue vehicle parked up right in the bus stop. Right, look at her pointing now. Look at her pointing. Look. Look at her pointing. All right. Oh yeah. Wow, this bus is packed. Holy crap! It is packed in there.
No matter how it's behind the picture.
Jeez. Oh, they get space in the can move down.
Yeah, like that.
But they don't want to move in.
All right, there's another bus behind me.
All right, I'll wait for the other one. That's what they do. They haul up the buses. All right. And then now look. Look at the bus right here. Look at the fire truck. Look at the fire truck all the way down there. Now more. Look at the nose.
What about you say? What about you say?
Oh, look, see? You see the shit? You see what I'm saying? Now, the other bus could have done the same thing, right? Nope, because they just wanted me to walk up there and walk back. This is what I need. Inconvenience. Right? Common sense things they refuse to do.
Yes.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Common sense things they refuse to do. Yeah, man. Right.
Now the reason why, um, you know, I always let the ladies go, but there was a woman that just rushed in front of me. He was carrying a red suitcase, and you'll see her in the other video, and I'll explain what happened.
Thank you guys much for that.
So let's get to the.
Thank you.
As I was getting off the bus, there was a lady right there. She had all these bags in her hands. All right. Now, people get off the bus. So she decides she's going to put her bags right in front, right, you know, in the bus where people have to get out. Right. So again, how we're conditioned to not think, to not be courteous. Okay. You have bags in your hand, people have to get off the bus, and you're putting the bags right in the entrance and exit, the front of the bus. People had to get on and get off, and particularly when people have to get off, right? And so, then I'm getting off the bus, and she stands there, right? Just stand there, right, for a couple of seconds before she pick up the bag so I can get off the bus.
See that blocking theme and he's smiling? Well, look at him, look at him, look at him. They always try to do that blocking theme, right? And then the woman with the suitcase, as I walk by, she pulls on her braids. Okay, so I was waiting on the bus. It's the same one I was at the bus stop, and she just jumped in front of me with the suitcase. And I'm looking at her like, yeah, okay, lady. Okay, lady. This is this type of shit that they do, and it's constant. Like I said,
And mind you, I have a cane and walk with a cane, right? But when they get the Sambos and Sambinas to target me, they'll do stuff like that. You guys hear the helicopter? Take off noise reduction. But yeah, just so you guys can hear the helicopter. All right, flying overhead.
shit, I'm gonna miss that bus. Damn it. Oh yeah.
One thing I don't do is run for buses. Okay, like I was just telling my son, I was in the kitchen teaching him how to make fish cake. So I had him prep the the spices, and then I showed him how to make the batter. And I told him the next time I'll do the spices and you'll do the batter. All right, because I need to teach him how to cook. Right, he's 15. It's about time I teach him how to cook. Also, because again, that way, if he learns how to cook, he can cook for his sister and himself. Right. That way, again, I don't have to be here as much. All right. So teaching him these things, he could be a little bit more self sufficient. Take care of his sister, cook simple meals. You know, and one thing I told him, I said, if you're never cook when you're tired, okay. I said that's a rule that you need to always apply and abide by. Never cook when you're tired. get a quick snack, use your microwave if you have leftover food, but never cook when you're tired. Most people who cause house fires, fires in apartments, is because they're cooking when they're tired and they fell asleep with food on the stove cooking. Okay, so just trying to teach them these things. You know, um, like I said, there's certain things that I need to do. This is one of them. Also, getting him to be disciplined in his schoolwork, right, and putting his schoolwork first. If I can get him to do that, if I can get Alyssa to do that, then they can come home, do their homework, and and I don't have to be here as much. Okay. So that, like I said, so when they want to run certain types of narrative, I'm not going to be here so that they can run these types of narrative, so they can try to manipulate my emotions, and lie, be deceptive, right? Using Pam to disrespect me, and then try to make it seem like I'm jealous or what have you. Right? Disrespect is disrespect. Okay. And again, they're very manipulative and very deceptive in the things that they do and how they try to cast a false narrative upon who I am. Okay. And also other TIs and other people too. Okay. You got to understand, again, how their mindset, you got to understand their mindset. If you don't, they're going to lie to you, they're going to deceive you, they're going to manipulate you. All right. Talk to you guys. Wait. I was about to say talk to you guys in the next video, but I am doing the video. I can't even run to get the damn bus. So. If I miss it, I miss it. Let's see. Did you hold the door? Hold the door. Let's see if she's gonna hold that door for me. Thank you. Back to a brand new video of the targeting video program. Right, welcome back to a brand new video of the targeting video program. I'm looking at the experience. I'm looking up at the sky. I had to go to do the hand signal. That's what they were doing. Looking up at the sky. Let me read. Alright, welcome back to a brand new video of the targeting video program. Targeting video experience. Alright, well, I'm looking up at the sky. I'm looking up at the sky. You start to do the hand signal. That's what they were doing. Looking up at the sky. Hold on a sec here. Alright, welcome back to a brand new video of the targeting video program. Alright, welcome back to the targeting video experience. I'm looking up at the sky. I'm looking up at the sky. You start to do the hand signal. That's what they were doing. Looking up at the sky. So I look up at the sky. That's what he's gonna do. Again. I do these things like this so I can show you guys their response, how they respond to me doing certain things. Just to, again, prove what I'm saying and continue to gather proof of what it is that they're doing and the tactics that they were engaging in. So yeah, these clowns. Right, these clowns engaging in those types of behaviors. Yeah. Oh yeah. With a purple front, right there. So again, you see white woman across the street. Look, New York Predator Department. All right. You see that? New York Predator Department. Look at them. You want to know why they show up? Because I have been non-communicado with Pam, just texting her,
not really answering her call because there's really no need to. Like I said, I'm not going to continue to tolerate the disrespect.
All right. So again, this is what they do, and you'll see.
So again, we see white woman
Times, you'll see the
across the street. Look, New York Predator Department. All right. You see that? New York Predator Department. Look at them. You want to know why they show up? Because I have been non-communicado with Pam.
You got to remember, I've been through this so many times, right? They'll do the same thing. The same thing will happen. Again, they'll use it to disrespect me, to target me. Well, in the past, it was more of the targeting. Now they get her to disrespect me in a lot of ways. And then, to try to frame a false narrative. Okay.
Just texting her, not really answering her call because there's really no need to. Like I said, I'm not going to continue to tolerate the disrespect and the thing. So they'll show up, right, as a corrosive threat, or they think that I'm going to be violent, which I've never been violent towards women, but they know that what it is that they're doing is criminal, and that I have a right to defend myself. When but I'm not going to defend myself against psychological attack in a physical way. I defend myself in a psychological way, right? When they get physical, then I get physical. Defending myself, that is, okay? And they know that, but again, they just want to create a certain narrative. And also probably because the kids were late for school today as well. Again, because this
turns out that Ethan was home today, and he said because his stomach was hurting him. And I keep telling him, I said yesterday I told him I gave him Pepto-Bismol, and when I left last night, he was fine. He had dinner, and but when he has medication. I had to tell him today. I said you need to start being proactive instead of reactive. Okay, meaning that you should have your medicine in your bag. Okay, so if you had anything to eat during the day in school and your stomach is hurting you, you have the medication. Put some of your medication in your bag. And I've told them this many times. Like I tell Pamela, I said, make sure these kids have, because they both have asthma, and I said, make sure that they have their asthma pump in the bag. My daughter has a nebulizer, right, for her asthma attacks. Okay. I asked her, where's your nebulizer? Because I want to give her treatment. Somewhere in her mother's room, and all those, underneath all those clothes. I mean, it's ridiculous, but what can I say, right? The New York Predator Department have been conditioning black women to be so toxic and so unhealthy and so destructive to their children without them understanding and realizing that they're being used to destroy our nation. And our nation is us, but they're also our children.
They do. When I just want you to understand how they aid and abet some of these women in the he's trying to stick out his middle finger. Right? They aid and abet these women in destroying the lives of their children, right? For their own selfishness and self-centeredness. This is what these liberals are doing in liberal cities, destroying families, particularly in the black community, destroying black children. And these women are encouraged to do so. Why? Because promising them jobs and raises and trips, positions, right? And using religion. Okay? That you have to give up everything to follow Christ, but they're not putting money in everybody's pocket like that. They're not promoting the majority of these black women and men who engage in this sort of behavior, they're not doing that. Right? It's an illusion. What they do is that they seek out people who they feel is a threat and who may be leaders, right? Who love black people, who want the best for black people, black men, women, and children. And, they attack you when you're young, right? They condition you, they manipulate you, right? Because they want to control you. And if they can't control you, they'll seek to destroy you, right? According to Pro 101. All right? Talk to you guys in the next video. Back to a brand new video. Target individual program. Talking your experience.
Now the video when I got to that point, she did
Fixation. As she walked past me, she does a hand signal. Right? So why do they do that? Because, they're hoping that I'll turn around and record so they can say, oh, look, see what he's doing, that's harassment record. No. As she walked past the phone where, you can't see what she's doing on camera, right, on the video, right? That's why I gotta narrate certain things that are happening. Look, the New York Predator Department. All right. Look, CPS. Right? The New York Predator Department. Just want to show you guys
again, understanding that because I'm recording, trying to gather evidence of the harassment of the crimes committed against me by the New York Predator Department and the use of labeling, how they condition me, and again, the threats of taking away my kids. Like I said many times, they told me that they're going to take everything from me, right? Because I'm not a Christian anymore, will never be a Christian. Again, the truth will set you free. Christianity is a lie. It is a white supremacist religion. I don't care how black people try to make it a black religion, but it is not. If you don't study the ancient text, not the translation from the King James Version, okay, then you are a white supremacist. You call yourself a Christian. All right. So these constant threats, and again, understanding how I think, because they've created this mindset within me, though I have gotten rid of the Negropean living inside of me and that more African-centered way of thinking. But they understand that. The CIA had spent decades studying particularly black people, African culture, African religion, but African spiritual belief system, African cosmology, right? I have the declassified papers. They were heavy into studying African spiritual systems, right? So they know us better than we know ourselves.
Right? The New York Predator Department. Just want to show you guys the stalking by the New York Predator Department. Even though, I come out the building and they're right at the corner, there's a reason why they're doing that, right? It's a reason.
It's them trying to get around the fact that they're stalking me. Okay? Remember, as I was going on the block, you saw them left the apartment because I was upstairs, made breakfast, did a couple things. So how is it exactly when I left the apartment building that they're there? Again, illegal surveillance.
Why, they're in front there, so they can say, "Oh, look, we're not stalking him." No, yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. This is the when I came off the bus, walked up here. What do you see? What did I see at was turning in New York Predator Department? Leaving to go pick up my daughter. Who do I see again? New York Predator Department, right? Because again, this is what they do. This is harassment and illegal tracking and surveilling. Right, and then you have the white girl across the street pointing her finger and then sticking her thumb out. Right? Okay? So again, coercive threats using civilian population. I talked about that before. where they'll have civilians walking in front and sticking.
And again, as a TI to other TIs, when people don't want to, or people don't think that what you say is happening to you is happening to you, show them the documents on CONTAPRO, show them the documents on the East German Stasi program, the Zoom program, right? So again, we have to educate people because a lot of people are ignorant to these things.
Hands in the air as the police is, standing at the corner, or they'll be walking behind their civilians, the civilian line snitches, and these snitches will be doing hand signals, right? Coercive threats, and then the New York Police Department officers will be looking at their civilian perps engaging in psychological operation and coercive threats. All right, this is what they do. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna record everything. Like I said, I'm gonna record. I'm gonna continue to record. All right, I have a mountain of evidence to prove what I say. Yeah, fuck you too. Yeah, gonna stick his tongue out of his mouth. Yeah, fuck you. All right, so this is what they do. So let's go. We're gonna get this done. I am gonna help set a precedence, and so that they can never do this to anybody else again. Okay, and I know it is something that they think that they can prevent, but because again, remember, people in positions of authority who are narcissistic, dog trap personality types, they are going to do things, and their overconfidence in their criminal action is going to lead to their downfall. All right, and I'm going to be a part of that. Okay, I am going to be a part of that. Like I said, it is my purpose. Right? It is what I was born to do, and so I am going to continue to expose them, and the Negropeans will hold their head in shame when they wake up to the reality and the truth. All right? And it's not I'm not prophesizing anything. Knowing the law, understanding the law, seeing what they have done, proving what they have done, documenting what they're doing is why I do this. Because eventually, like I said, it's going to lead up to them becoming so overconfident in their criminality and their crimes that they think that they can manipulate, they believe that they can manipulate everybody within the society to engage in criminal actions and to put them in a catch-22, right? HCW 3217. All right, so that way they have to remain silent, because what? If they don't remain silent, then guess what? Right? They incriminate themselves in the actions and criminal actions that they have committed against me and other TIs. So let's go, as JG said. Bring him out, bring him out. Bring them out, bring them out. Bring them out, bring them out. Bring them out, bring them out. Bring them out, bring it out. When the video's in their face, bring it out, bring him out. Proving what we say as TIs, so bring him out, bring him out. 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 Yep. So again, showing a pattern of harassment by the New York Predators Department. And this is what I do to prove what we as TI say is going on. That the police departments across America and officers in the police department engage in the formation of cults using religious fanatics to engage in covert warfare and covert psychological warfare, to engage in extortion, to engage in sex trafficking, to engage in prostituting out women who and men who they frame and condition so they can also experiment on some of us, right? All right, talk to you guys in the next video.
Come back to this video
Off the
I'm in the school. I'm in the
program.
should be.
All right, welcome back to a brand new video of the Target Individual Program, Target Individual Experience. Forgot I had to go and get bacalao so I can make fish cakes for Alyssa, the boys and girls. They're having a potluck today, so I told her I was going to make fish cakes. I wanted to leave early, but like I said, insomnia.
All right, welcome back to a brand new video of the
I forgot to add that video.
program.
But anyhow, this video here,
I'm at my daughter's school to pick up.
again, hacking into
It
my
is
phone.
2:30, and I said to myself,
Right?
where is her class?
Hacking into my phone.
So I go to walk into the school to see because the rain is maybe they, but again, it stopped raining, right? So they should have been out. Only to find out that it was a trip today and that
All right, welcome back.
I think,
All right, so I want.
okay, this one.
All right, welcome back to a.
Jeez.
All
Alright, let me
come
just
back
pause
to
this.
a brand new video of the
So I'm in the school, and I'm just trying to figure
All
out
right.
which is the right video.
All right, so I want you guys to see what they do.
Okay, so that should be that's fine. This
All right.
video, yeah, this is
All right, welcome back to a brand new video.
and I'm all right. So this is fine now. Okay, so I just wanna let me move that over. So I'm in the schoolyard, waiting. I've been there waiting over half an hour. Went to walk into the school to find out what's going on, where my daughter at. As I was walking to school, I was told that I saw a teacher. And her teacher was like, "Oh, they haven't come back from the trip. They went to Radio City Music Hall." Now, Pam didn't tell me this. My daughter didn't tell me this, even though she said to me that she did. Uh, you know, but anyhow, and so, they could have, they had us waiting for half an hour, more than half an hour. They could have said, "Hey, parents waiting for waiting for the kids. They're not back yet." Okay, no, but they were back. And again, this is what they hack into the phone to slow the video, put the video on slow mode, and so again, this is me trying to talk about what was going on and what had happened. And we see this recently. How again, this is the front facing camera, right? When you switch over to the front facing camera, there is no slow mode for the front facing camera. Okay, it's anyhow, so that's what they do. Okay, mess with the phone settings again to do these kind of things. All right, and so you'll see.
All right, so I want you guys to see what they do. So the kids are back already. Okay, they've been back, right? So they held them in the classroom just so they can tell me, oh, the kids are not back yet from the trip, what have you. And
All right, now I had just saw her teacher. Okay, from the time I spoke to her teacher, 5 minutes had passed, and went to the main office. Then I was told that one of the faculty says, "Oh, I just saw Alyssa. You got to pick up, where you normally would pick up at." So, I had to walk back, and I realized what was happening.
fortunately, as I was coming here, the ambulance parked up right there. Right? Look. No, I didn't see any buses. And I asked Alyssa teacher about what, 5 minutes ago? Right? 5 minutes ago. Okay? So the kids were already back. But, you know, they wanted me to walk over there so they can engage in, you know, their targeting. She's walking with the security jacket on, the security coat on, right? Again, it's all part of the subliminal. It's all part of the targeting. And they will engage in this sort of behavior. And again, they could have, like I said, her teacher could have let me know that they were back. So I went to go to the main office and I was told that Alyssa is here. I got to pick up here as usual, but I don't see her. She said that she just saw her, but I don't see her out here. All right. So again, the ridiculousness of the things that they do, the type of targeting just to, you know, mess with you, right? And waste your time. Yeah, I'll say waste your time. I say wait, right? Waste your time in your Predator department. You hear them? Right? Again, this is what they do. All right? That's why I record a document. Talk to you guys in the next video.
All right. Just came up from Pickett Pulitzer. Of course, I got a new video to show. But anyway, let's get to this video. Let's see which one is it. This one. There we go.
New York Predator department showing up, making noise again. Look. Planned accident. I talk about that a lot. Planned accident. He's waving on the cop. You guys saw that, right? He was waving on the cop. They just walked past. They just drove past. Come on.
We're crossing the street.
New York Predator department showing up, making noise again. Look.
And then there's
planned accident. I talk about that a lot.
Yeah, he's there. Let's see. Let's go.
New York Predator department showing up, making noise again. Look. Planned accident. I talk about that a lot. Planned accident. He's waving.
Right. So again, they were acting as if it was an accident. Right. This is street theater. As you can clearly see, the New York Predator department.
New York Predator department showing up, making.
Right now, I want you to watch. Right. So what they do is that they block up the crosswalk, so you can't get onto the sidewalk. You have to cross in between the vehicle, the two vehicles with the two civilian perps.
Noise again. Look.
Right, that's him right there. He put his hands down when I panned the phone to show you guys what they were doing, but he was like waving to the cop, you know. Okay.
Planned accident.
Now look.
I talk about that a lot. Planned accident. He's waving on the cop. You guys saw that, right? He was waving on the cop. They just walked past. They just drove past. Come on. Again, blocking up the. That's what they do. Blocking up the damn.
Blocking theme, right?
Walkway. All right, come on. There's sirens going on. Yeah, yeah. Man, the redhead sticking a hand in his ears. That's what they do. Video's definitely going up. Looking at the white van. Yeah. What are they going to do? Kidnap me?
Sometimes they will engage in accidents that will happen, right, which will cause damage to vehicles, but it's all street theater. It's all planned out.
Okay. Well, I tell you what, you kidnap me, your ass getting kidnapped too. So there you go. All right, let me. All right, so again, I love to show the psyops, the psychological operations, and you see the New York Predator department driving by using the sirens. Again, that's the harassment, that's the stalking, by the NY Predator Department. All right, again, you have people in positions of power and authority, and there's no accident happening here. This is all staged. You know, as the police car drove by, he steps out, waving to the cops, like, you know, what have you. And I'm just like, okay, yeah. So again, just to let you guys know, this is what they do: stage events. All right, hello, 672323. Number 32 again. All right. So anyway, I'm not going to be finished doing the fish cake for the potluck. But they're having it was a Thanksgiving dinner for the kids at the Boys and Girls. It's pretty, very, very nice. You know. Yeah, I got to say, you know, it's a wonder how is it that you have all these celebrities that don't really donate to the Boys and Girls. Right? And the Boys and Girls, they do, you know, they do the community a service, particularly for us as parents. You know, particularly for parents who may, when your kids are older and your kids will go over to the Boys and Girls, and it's convenient because it's right there, right next to the school. Right, and like I said, but you know, they'll only promote you if you have a narcissistic mindset, a self-centeredness, right? Because when you try to give back to the community, when you try to do good within the community, they are going to attack you because the white supremacists don't want any leaders within the black community. And you know, we got to understand this program is meant to destroy black leadership, destroy black love to men and women. Also, you know, when they talk about black, today I was watching a video and they talk about black families.
But not also that is that no black leaders who are not Christian, right? Now, mind you, they just elected a white man twice who is not a Christian. Right? So think about that.
Families, you know, and black men and women together, they were using the sirens too. So they create this program in order to separate us, in order to divide us, destroy black love to men and women. Also, you know, when they talk about black, today I was watching a video and they talk about black families, you know, and black men and women together. They were using the sirens too. So they create this program in order to separate us, in order to divide us, particularly black men and black women, and particularly to have the vast majority of our children raised in household run by single mothers, right? A mother-head household. And you go look at the studies. Go and look at the studies of the outcomes of children raised in two family parent household, and those children raised in mother-led household, and children raised in father-led household. All right, a lot of you will be surprised to know that children raised in fathers-led household have the same outcomes as children who are raised in household where you have a mother and a father. But children raised in household where the mother's the head of household with no father, right? They have some of the worst outcomes, right? Now, a lot of it also because, again, you know, economic situations, right? But mothers, single, I should say, mothers who raise children in the household with no male in the household, with no man in the household, they suffer high rates of depression, anxiety, okay, as well as they're more likely to be in poverty and remain in poverty. All right, I said poverty, your sirens, yeah, right? And that, you know, that's not me saying that. So they will try to, what they'll try to do too is whenever I start speaking the truth, they will push back on it, right? And then they will try to use certain types of manipulative scheme to say, well, you know, we're going to be fighting against that, which we know is a lie. The ultimate goal of white supremacists, go look at any nearly fuller video. Okay, the white supremacists are very crafty. They are expert at psychological manipulation, covert manipulation, because they have the money, the resources to do what they will to a group of people who they've oppressed and continue to subjugate, right? To continue to economically castrate, right? This is what they do, right? And like I said, don't believe what they say. Look at what they do. Look at their actions towards us, right? Look at what they're doing. Look at how they're using immigration to dilute the black political power. Whatever little black political power black people have in this country, in the next decade, we will no longer have. And it's deliberate. It is Republicans, white elite Republicans, racist elite Republicans, as well as racist white Democrats, right? Elite Democrats. So, two sides of the same coin. Until we realize that, and until we sever ourselves from both political parties, and we start a new political party, right? It's like the Green Party, and I think the Green Party is a very viable political machine that we should support. Okay, we should support, right? And though we may not win a lot of elections, but we can use our leverage. We can use our leverage and back candidates who will sign on to certain things that we demand, right? And if they don't give it to us, then we vote them out. Simple as that. We have to think strategically. We have to think with a militaristic mindset in terms of fighting back against the racist predator police departments across America who continue to destroy black men and black women, black children. We have to push back
You guys hear the helicopter? The helicopter flying ahead. Okay. As soon as I stepped out of the apartment, they started using the helicopter. Right? I think this video is okay now. Right? And again, I didn't do anything. I don't ever do anything to the front facing camera. And when they hack into and I say front face in your Predators apartment. You know, but I want you to understand these are
All right. Let's slow down. Listen, listen. 5 minutes. Of the video. All right. Oh, I thought I paused the video. Anyhow, so pick up when I went to pick up my daughter, started recording, and again they hack into my phone to uh, affect the video to where the video is in slow motion. Okay.
right.
So you hear the sirens. So what I had to do was go into the camera setting and take it off of auto and force it to do 60 frames per second. So that way it wouldn't be in the slow mo mode, right? But let me tell you why they did that. They did that because they didn't want me to record the use of the helicopters. When I went into stepped out of the apartment building, they used the helicopter flying overhead. Um, when after I pick up my daughter, uh, they use a helicopter flying overhead, and I'm gonna show you. Okay,
You
you'll
guys
be
hear
able to
the
hear
helicopter?
what's going on,
The
but
helicopter.
let me just um,
Operation against.
let me show you guys. I want you guys to see this. Okay,
So
let's go back and um, let's go to pick her up. Helicopter. Back.
Helicopter.
You hear me say helicopter?
To get the politics, to get into government, to help black people.
Again,
They're going to
and this is why they do this. This is why they hack into my device so they can engage in preventing me from showing you guys what it is that they're doing. Right? Okay. Now I just want to get to this part where
the boys and girls.
and
What do you hear?
Helicopter flying over. Let me see if I got it. I guess I didn't record it. I thought I did, but you know, if the video wasn't playing in slow mo, you guys would have definitely heard it. But again, this is what they do. They're attacking me because against the holiday, it's Thanksgiving, and they're trying to ruin the holiday for me, right? By engaging in the tactic and behavior that they've done. They've done this. They do this every year, every holiday, whether it's Christmas, Thanksgiving, birthdays, that sort of thing, is to try to ruin it for you, right? Because this is what they do. Also, let me see. I wasn't going to upload this video, but I think I'm going to upload it to show you guys. I was going to do this separate, but I'm going to upload it. All right, hold on a sec. All right, so this was prior to me doing this, recording this video. I was getting ready to record the video. Then they set off the alarm, the roof door alarm. They set it off, right, in order to prevent me to cause a lot of noise in the background, so I couldn't do the video. And when I recorded the video and I started, you know, talking about what it is they were doing, then they shut the alarm off. So you guys can hear in the
I'm
background if you
getting
listen.
ready to do my video on the computer.
You can hear it, right? But again,
Come
because
back
the video,
all those
you hack into
videos.
my phone to slow the video down.
And
That's what they do. Okay.
again,
And the
find,
sirens that you were hearing,
you know, I guess they come up with
the sirens you were hearing is because I went into the setting and changed it from auto. Because again, auto meaning that in terms of the frame rate. So I just forced it to 60 because I had it at 60 frames per second, and that's why they did what they did. They put it on auto so that they can affect um, the camera speed, right? The recording speed. So I just had to just force it to 60 frames per second.
ways to try to prevent me.
All right. So again, they'll again use this is cognitive warfare and using your devices to attack you, to manipulate you. Um, again, cognitive warfare and neurocognitive warfare, giving you guys a real world uh, proof of these things taking place. Okay. I'll talk to you guys in the next video.